Hello, how are you? This is Jolie Bling. Today's project is all about Magical Meadow Bundle. So here it is. Isn't that pretty? Kind of Christmassy. A little bit different colors. It's got an accent of copper. This ribbon is finally in stock. And these are in the annual catalog. And it's in color. This is copper clay. In color shimmer paper. And it comes with all different kinds of colors. And that is for right here. And the little berries. And then of course, sparkle gems, my ultimate favorite. And a little bit more copper. They're all kind of different tones of copper. I think there's 4 different tones of copper. And I think that they work perfectly together. May the season of sparkle bring joy and delight. Sparkle! So we'll use Magical Meadow stamp set, Stylish Shape dies, which is for the words, and Magical Meadow dies. Okay, you ready to go? Ready to get started? How often is it that my pile is this small? Never. I love it. This will be a great Christmas card. There's a little bit of work to it, but not too bad. That's my note of what to stamp on the paper. Okay, so let's start with the paper base. So this is for Avid Stampers. If you like cards a little bit more than your average, this is perfect for you. If you get the bundle on or before the 20th of November, I would love to send you the card kits for free. So this is the second one. This is the first one. It's like an easel card. Isn't that fun? And the third one is coming soon. I have the colors picked out. I know it's going to be using the, I think it's called Snowflake Wonder specialty paper, and Shaded Spruce, and Christmas Classics, the die with kind of all the fern around it. Okay, so let's start by making our, it's like, why does paper come like that? I don't think that's me. Oh, it is. It's glue. Who knew? We're going to make our own kind of designer paper. So on these pieces of paper, we could leave them plain, but I'm going to stamp the images on them. And there's 3 different pieces of greenery. These 3. I would stamp that, but I'm saving that. It's kind of like the splash of color on the front of the card, the focal point. Then another one in here. So I'm saving that one for the bang on the front of the card. But the other ones, this one, which is kind of simple but really pretty, and this one, which I love. To me, this kind of looks like eucalyptus, and I love that. Evan and Michaela's wedding, they had a lot of eucalyptus. So this just goes randomly everywhere, anywhere. And this is soft seafoam paper and soft seafoam ink. So I'm trying to strategically, turned out a little bit light, but it's just a background, so I think it's going to be just fine. These distinctive stamps are beautiful. The only little warning or something to watch out for is if you have too much ink, you don't get a good image. It just is real, like see how that's a little bit freckly, that's a little bit heavy. It's still working okay. If you have just the right amount of ink, get beautiful images. They're distinctive. Ink, distinctive. Okay, that's done. Probably should do the big one first. This one has berries on it. Have to save room for that other one. And on the sample card, I flipped over these green papers a few times because I was trying to put, oh, just the berry, just this stamp on it. It's like, no, Then I try to put just the eucalyptus on it, and to me it seemed more summer, springtime. But with all of them on, it kind of looks like a background. I'm not leaving much room for stamp number 3. And I know on this one I'm going to have the rectangle paper for the inside, so I don't have to worry too much about what the center of it, like that would have been a problem, but I know the paper is going to cover it. Okay, one more and we're done with our pretend designer paper. This would be pretty designer paper. Kind of monochromatic. Okay. And you know, I know on the inside, we're going to stamp this one in soft seafoam. So since I have this out and this out, I'll do that right here in the corner. You know, let me test something. So I know that I just re-inked this. It's a little bit heavy in ink. So put that here. And then I notice it's getting a little pale in the center. So I'll ink this with less ink, see if it makes a difference. Just a little bit softer. This one, I think it might lose a little bit of the detail of the stamp, where this one shows it a little bit better. So I'm going to use this side. But I think stamping inking it using the center of the stamp might be better than having it heavy stamped. See a little fuzzy in there. Oh no, I didn't get it. That's okay. I'll get that later. Okay, so put that off to the side. Here's the card base. So let's get these pieces attached. I think I went over the edge here. So if I just kind of ball it up. Ooh, that's sticky. Exactly what we need. And I was going to do one other piece, but I'll wait. Card is happening. Okay, this is going to go on the inside. Let's see what else we have here. That's for the inside. I could put the, I'll hold on so I could stamp the words first. But these, there's no stamping on them, so I can attach this. What is that? Is that funny? Well, it's on the back of the paper. Can't see through it. It's like something got on the adhesive. Oh, I know what it is. On one of the last projects I did, I used blue starry sky, and I did all kinds of blending brush, and then I was trying to put adhesive in the middle of it, and it wouldn't stick because I just had done the blending brush, and I think the ink was still wet. That's what it is. Okay, so I'll put this right in the middle. Okay, so this is good. I think this, we just need the words. Let's put the words in and then attach that. So that will be in Cherry Cobbler. May the season of sparkle bring joy and delight. I like that. Okay. Cherry Cobbler. And that might be a little wet, so I'll start out attaching the Mossy Meadow piece. Oh, and I'll put all the paper cut sizes on my blog, and my blog is jellybling.com. It says right there. And if you're about to get this set and you decide to order through me, you can use the host code, and you don't need to look up the paper sizes because yours will come already cut in a kit by snail mail. I love snail mail. It's expensive though. Oop, I'm getting close to the end. I felt it go, ugh. I wonder if that's it. Okay, we are getting there. Okay, so I think I need to do some stamping for here and a whole bunch of stamping and cutting. So let's do the label right on here. Winter Wishes in Cherry Cobbler. I was thinking this would be really pretty in Misty Moonlight. Good. Okay, so what do we have? A bunch of dies. We'll be using all these dies. So I was about to dump them out, but I'll wait. Can get that lined up. I'll cut that out. There it is. Okay, let's see what other papers we have here. This is for this die. And these little end balls, we're going to cut out berries, perfect count, 11 of them, that could go on here. If you're wondering, what are you talking about? So see on this branch in Mossy Meadow, these little berries, there's a die that cuts all those out. There's berries, here's 2 more. I think there might be some hidden underneath there. So we'll cut this out. This is for the circle that goes underneath the words. Stylish shapes. Cut that out. Okay, what else do we have? This is for berries. We had to stamp this. But this one is this kind of prickly one. And the berries. I'll have them upside down. Show you which ones they are. So that does all 11 berries, and then just cut this one out for like a background piece. So here's this one. You can probably see it better on the white rather than on my hand. Isn't that beautiful? Perfect for winter. Okay, we have to start stamping here soon. And then the berries, I have them all cut out, and I didn't want to just set them there, so they are on a stamp pad. We'll use those in just a minute. So for stamping, my little note says 3 green berries, which is the stamp. Oh, I didn't put on there. 3 red berries, which is the same stamp. Oh, I did, but do you ever have like a brain sizzle? I was going to say a brain fart. 3 green and 3 mossy. This is red. Okay. 3 red berries, 3 mossy berries. Seafoam fern, this one. Seafoam leaf, which is this one. I'm going to squeeze them all onto here. Okay. 1 paper. That's all that I need. So I'll start with the biggest ones, which is seafoam, one of those, one of these, okay, and then 3 in each color of red and green. Cherry Cobbler, Mossy Meadow. 3 each using this stamp. And that's to create the berries. Here, it might be easier to see here. See how it has green leaves and the berries are red? So I'll cut it out and then I'll just hand cut out the berries and glue them on top. Well, I think that could still work because I'm going to put a red berry over it. And if I have room, I might do it again. 1, 2, that one turned out good. 3. Now this time I just need to focus on getting the berries. If the stem or the leaf hang off, that's okay. Okay. So let's see what we have. This I'm going to have to run through 6 times. This run through once, and this run through once. There it is. These are done. This is the end result for the berries, and this is the not end result. This is good. Then with my scissors, I just want the berries to be red. And I'm going to cut it right up to where the berry hits the green, because I want that stem to be green. And then get its little topper. And you know, this little topper piece, should it be red or should it be green? I'm thinking it's what's left over from the flower when it was in bloom so it could get pollinated and stuff. But I don't know. I just left it red. If you know, make a note in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. And I'm trying to get close